Hi, Geezer here. Nice sunny day for a walk. But I want to tell you, I had 2 injections in my spine yesterday down at the Mayfield Clinic, and so far so good. Nothing hurts, but I was told it may take 2 or 3 days for the shots to kick in, or they may never kick in. So that's the whole object. I've had them before and they didn't do nothing, so we'll see. So nothing hurts today, but I can't tell if it was the steroid injection or if there's still some of the local anesthetic in there. So I guess we'll find out the first part of next week sometime. And the doctor at Mayfield was trying to do me a favor and save me the 2-hour drive down there, so they put the order into the local hospital. They screwed around for a month. You got to see this person, you got to see that person. And finally they told me that Dr. Malik wants to do a phone interview with you to decide which shot would be best for you. I said, which shot should be best for me is the one Dr. Lubick from the Mayfield Clinic ordered. I said, he's a highly qualified spinal surgeon, and you got nobody qualified to second guess him. She said, well, even if everything was approved today, I said, there's no approval. He put the order in, that's all I want. She said, we couldn't get you in until late August. I said, I hung up before I said something stupid. Called Mayfield. They said, we'll get you in next Friday. 0700 if you can be here. I said, I'll be there. She said, you need to be here at 6. I said, I'll be there. So I got up left at 4. Took the 2-hour drive, got there at 6. I got there a few minutes early and the door was locked. And a nice nurse coming to work, she's going in. She said, you here for surgery? And I said, no, I'm here for an injection. So that's where I'm going. Come on in, follow me. So she took me in, locked the door behind me, took me up to where we go. Nice waiting room and everything. You know, with the spinal injections and a local anesthetic, you can drive yourself drive yourself home, and you can have coffee in the morning, eat your breakfast, take your pills. Yeah, it's no big deal. The local hospital was trying to make a big deal out of it. Then I figured out they was just doing it so they could make extra billings. Yeah, so I said, phooey on you, I'm done with you. You ain't never messing with my back again. So they keep calling me to schedule me, and I keep ignoring it. So I guess they like talking to answering machines. Now, there's the camp, by the way. And I was going to show you this big old branch down here I pulled out the other day, just to show you that I am a long ways from a rigging expert. It took me forever to get it up here, but all I had out here was the mule, and the stubborn kicked in, and I was determined I wasn't going to go get old Red. The mule was going to get the job done. So at first I put a 2-to-1 system on it, and the mule couldn't move it, not even close. So I said, well, we'll just go with, make a 3-to-1. Yeah, 3-to-1. And the mule couldn't move it. Here it is. I stepped it off, it's about 60 foot. It was a blowdown from last spring storms. So, long story short, I had to get a 5-to-1 set up on it. And what I had to do was, I had it hooked to here, to this thing. And, oh, by the way, see that dent in the refrigerator top? That's because when I first got it pulled up here, it was the top of it was behind the refrigerator, and I didn't notice it. I wasn't paying attention. See, because I'm a geezer, not an expert. And when I went to pull it around, I knocked the refrigerator over. But worse things have happened to me. So it was laying way down yonder. See if I can give you a reference here. It was laying the butt end was right there by that skinny tree, right in the middle of that opening there. So what I ended up doing is I had to put the pulleys on and hooked it to this tree and pulled them up on this side of the stump until I got it up into here. And then I hooked to that big double tree and pulled it right up, pulled it up across the trail here. And I had to use a 5-to-1 to do it, to get it up there. And then I wasn't paying attention. You know, and I hooked the rope to it, hooked the mule up here, and drove off, and it was swinging around. I was wondering what was going to happen when it hit that big stump, and it got stuck, but that's the way it goes. But I wasn't paying attention. I was more worried about that stump than anything else, and that's when it smashed into that refrigerator and knocked it over, tore the rope off, broke that baling twine, knocked it over. Holy smokes, made a heck of a wreck. Probably any deer within 10 miles now. But got it up here. Now I just got to drag it over and get it loaded up on the pile, which is right there. The pile's coming along pretty good. So I'm going to have to try and move this big stump over out of the way first. But I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I can't get the mule up in here. If I do, I don't want to pull over the edge. There's all kind of junk down in there, so I don't want to drive over in there. I might get a flat tire or two. Tires are getting bad on the mule anyway. I've been looking for new ones. So maybe I'll get the mule up here and put a rope around and just pull the stump up in there to by that tree there, which has got to come down this year. It's getting pretty bad. Woodpeckers are starting to work on it, so that's a bad sign. Oh, it's pretty straight up in there. But there's the old wood pile, log pile. It's coming along pretty good. So, at any rate, now I got to go back to Mayfield in 2 weeks for a follow-up visit with the surgeon and see how the shots work. If the shots work, then we won't have to get the fusion surgery. We'll just keep getting shots however often I need them, I guess. I don't know. But if it's every more often than 6-8 months, I'm not going to agree to that. I'd rather have the surgery and get it all done. Because the surgery on my neck, when he fused them vertebrae in my neck, it's worked good. So I don't see why the back wouldn't work just as well. But it's all going to have to wait till I get the firewood thing done for the summer. So next, I'm going to work on pulling some more of these logs up the hill here till my neighbor gets a chance to come over and we'll cut that big tree and work on this big blowdown right over here. I don't even know if it's so growed up now, I don't even know if we can see it anymore. We might have to chainsaw our way down to it. It's down in there somewhere. But let's see where it is. Yeah, too growed up. And I ain't digging. I ain't put my spray on this morning, so I don't want to walk down in there and get full of ticks and mites. Suppose it go up to mid-80s today and humidity's high. I probably should mow this morning yet, because they say supposed to get stormy this afternoon, so I won't be able to mow tomorrow. But the old log pile's looking good. I need at least twice that many, I think, to fill that bay. So, at any rate, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it for today. This is Saturday, the 8th of July. I got my shots yesterday on Friday at 07:10. So far, so good. Nothing hurts. Nothing hurt from the shots at all. I left the Mayfield Clinic, went to Jungle Gyms, Sam's Club, and Walmart, and then came home. So nothing bothered me. So we'll see if it lasts. Okay. Till the next time. Friday, 0600. See ya.